My worst day in Christ is way better than my best day when I was in the game. I mean, just think about it. I don't have to walk out the door wondering if my friend that I was hanging with yesterday coming to rob me because he know how much I made yesterday. I ain't got to worry about the police coming to kick in my door because somebody done snitched on me. There is a way out, and let me tell you that there is more legal money to make than it is drug money. And here's a case in point. For all of you that may be out there hustling now, let me really tell you what kind of skills that you have that can be transferred over into the real world that people will pay you big money for as a drug dealer. So you know that in selling drugs, we have to have inventory control. This is what they call it out in the real world. Inventory control in our world is making sure that we have product on hand at all times, which means if you selling different forms of drugs, that you are managing that inventory to make sure that the quantity level stays up. It's people out there that will pay you to manage their inventory, warehouses of legal inventory, but will pay you for what you know in that area. Now let's talk about the other thing, logistics. Now, we had to get the drugs from somewhere and move it from one place to another. My preference was always through the mail, but you have some people that would get in the car and drive. That's logistics, moving products and items and inventory from one place to another, picking it up. You have a pickup point and a drop-off point. Out here in the legal world, they call that logistics. The third thing is, depending on what level of the game you was in, you had to have a team to help you to move those drugs. Whether you had different trap houses in different areas, you had to have somebody to run those houses for you, right? So let me tell you what they call that and what they look for out there in the real world. You have team building skills, you have supervisor, you have managerial skills, because some of these big companies have 200-300 people that need to be managed and encouraged to do what they need to do throughout the facility. You have that experience. You have that transferable skills that people would pay you for. Here's another thing. You had to let people know that you had the product. That is sales and marketing experience out here in the real world. The key ingredient to that is that when you have a heart change through Jesus Christ, those transferable skills that you move over to the legal side, that's the only way that it's going to work, because if you try to go out and do it in your own power, then it's going to fall apart every time. But with Jesus Christ, you can make that transition and stay there.